Hello, everybody. It is your girl Crush, and I'm back with another video. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever or whoever so they know you rocks with your girl. Shout out to all 219 of my subbies. Mwah. I love each and every one of you. Y'all know you're my precious babies and my baby boos. If you're new here, hello and welcome. If you've been here before, what it do, baby boo. And if you've been watching my content but have not subscribed yet, baby, what is you waiting for? Go hit the button down below and subscribe to the channel. Become one of my precious babies or my baby boos. Of course, if you have not already, don't forget to hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload, because all of my videos are pre-recorded but they premiere. And of course, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button down below. That helps recommend my videos and my content to other people in the algorithm so they could be like, hey, if you like this, that, and the third, Bridgerton, just like that, perfume, and a whole lot of extra stuff, then go on and come over here and watch my content too. Of course, you guys already know what you got to do. Drop down in the description bar, and you will find my perfectly curated playlist. My 2 cents, what you bought, hauls, reviews, and etc. Vlogmas, new hair, who this, Drag Race, What's Your Scent Haul, Bridgerton, Black Cinema, Whatcha Reading, and Auntie Outside, okay? And of course, if you scroll further down in the About Me, you will find the links to the IG and the Facebook, okay? As you guys know, my 200 subby giveaway is still open. I did say that I was going to end it on the 20th. I am going to extend it for another week, so you guys have until, the 26th. So the 27th, because that's the day I upload, because y'all know I don't do videos on Mondays. So, I'll make it the 26th, so that way on the 27th, I could come and tell y'all the video's closed. So, you guys will have until the 26th of August to go ahead and get your entries into my 200 subby giveaway. I think right now I have, 3 people entered so far. So, y'all go ahead. Go ahead, come on. Y'all want to smell like gentle fluidity gold, don't you? Right? Yeah. So, without further ado, guys, we're gonna go ahead. I am ashy. I feel it. I might not look ashy, but I feel ashy. I might not look it, but I feel it. Okay, so we're gonna put on a little Vaseline, because I feel ashy. Yeah, I do. There we go. Yeah, I felt ashy. I might not have looked at y'all, but I feel it. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little Vaselines on real quickity quick. I feel ashy and shit. Anyway, y'all, so this video is so first and foremost, happy Friday. That's when you guys will see this video. So happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. Okay, so today's video is going to be a Whatcha Reading video. I know I have the playlist down below, and we only have one book. Well, now that I'm doing this video, we're going to have 2 books we're talking about. So this book that I'm going to be talking about is a book that was recommended. Well, the author was recommended. I guess you could say the author and the book was recommended to me via Instagram, because, you could do the whole, sponsor ad thing or whatever. So, the book I'm going to be talking about, of course, I'm going to put a, little picture situation of the cover of the book here. And it is by Jessica Cage. She is the U.S. Today bestselling author, Jessica Cage. And the title of the book is I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend. Y'all... I was not, I didn't know what to expect when I read this, but I was very intrigued. It piqued my interest. And of course, the cover of the book got me. So I'm like, you know what? Let's see what this demon boyfriend on, right? Y'all, this was a good book. This was actually a good read. It did take me a little longer to read the book than I would have liked, but that's simply because, life be life and child. And, I'll wind up reading a book in the middle of the night, half sleep, and then forget. But I would say it took me maybe 2 weeks 2 weeks, 3, to actually finish this book, simply because, I do, YouTube and all that jazz. But you guys, this was actually a very good read for me. So of course, the synopsis is Raina, the character, the main female character. She's a black woman in her 30s. Dating. The dating pool is full of piss, and it's like, girl, no. I mean, the first chapter of the book basically talks about how she went on a date with this dude, and he literally left a shit stain in her car. Like, the dating pool is full of shit and piss. It's infected, right? And of course, her homegirls, all of them booed up and whatnot. And you know how it be when your girl's got a man. It's my man, my man, my man, my man, my man. And you're like, girl, fuck you and him. Right? That's how it be. Anyway, so basically she wound up getting this little book she was reading that basically had a spell about creating you your perfect man, and that's what Raina did. She did the little spell, little hocus pocus on her Sanderson sisters, and next thing you know, she had a whole ass demon in her house. And she was drinking, and she was like, you know what, bitch, if this is just my imagination once again, running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. Raina thought it was her imagination, and she hunched the demon. And I mean, I ain't even gonna lie to you, the way Fred had described the demon, I think I'd have hunched him too, okay? Yeah, I'm not gonna give too much away. We ain't gonna get too explicit. But let's just say this book was very interesting and very intriguing. It had me thinking, would I hunch a demon? I think I might. Yes. I love the fact that we found out, that Raina had, unfortunately, she had gone through some things that made it seem like that she wasn't mentally stable. And her homegirl, her bestie, Carrie, basically was worried about her, and she thought that she might have been having another episode. And she was like, friend, do we need to call your therapist? Because sound like you have another little episode or whatever. But she was like, you know what, friend, I'm gonna stop talking to you because that's not what it is. And unfortunately, because her and the demon man had hunched it, the people that didn't like him was popping in and out of town with their rounds, trying to boo bop 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 on her. And she's like, oh no, wait a minute, I don't even know you people, okay? So then he had to come and pop up on Earth and get the pow powing, and basically told her, look, the reason they after you was because of me, because we hunched it, and now we have this bond. And she was like, bond? The fuck you mean we got a bond? He was like, yeah, girl, I'm your soulmate. We got a soul tie now, friend. And it was just like, cause we hunched. But come to find out, his name was Matisse. I think that's how you say it. I think it's pronounced Matisse. So Matisse and Raina basically soulmates, but not just because she did the spell, but because they was destined to be together. Right? The plot twist of it all was everything. I'm not gonna give it away, but just know that this was a very good book. I highly recommend it. If you were into like fantasy books or whatever, I highly recommend. I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend. Like, I could see this book being either a series or like a movie. I could see it because of all the details and how intricate it was. Like, I could really see this being something like a show. I could see this being a show. I really do. I like the fact that, of course, the hair, Raina's character, she was a black woman. We did talk about the plight of being a black woman in this book, so I really did love that. I love the fact that she was a curvy black woman. I would be considered like a mid-size, plus-size woman myself. So I definitely liked everything about this. I love the fact that Matisse, because he had like this special power that he had as the type of demon that he was, that he could go and learn different things about different worlds and different planets and things. and he knew how to basically take care of her hair. That was just like, that was the icing on the cake for me. Like, him doing her hair, him washing her body. It was real cute. Like, it was like, this what every girl wants her man to take care of her. The fact that he could cook, the fact he didn't mind cooking for her. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, him transporting her to the hellscape where he lived, child. I don't know how I felt being in hell for like 2 months, right? Because we find out that time here on Earth versus like the hellscape where Matisse lived, days would go by down there when actually was months here on Earth. So like, she was down there with him maybe like 2 weeks, when the whole time she was actually gone, equivalent of 2 months Earth time. And so it was just the whole is the word juxtaposition? The juxtaposition, I think that might be the word, but I don't particularly know. But I really did like the book, and I loved that we got to explore this type of fantasy, if you will, especially with black people, because this isn't something that we would normally see like explored with black writers and black authors and fiction depiction with black people. And I really truly honestly enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this book. Like, I will honestly say the beginning is very intriguing. Somewhere in the middle, I think I may have gotten a little disconnected. I'm not exactly, I think it's when she first was transported to the hellscape. I think that part like was a little disconnection for me. But once you get past that and you really get into like the story, the backstory of who Matisse is, why he is the way he is, why they even have this bond, you know, we learn more about who Raina is, and like how Matisse knew more about who Raina was, and he wasn't telling her the things that he knew, and just the whole thing of it all. I will say the battle that they had to fight, the battle or whatever, I feel like it should have been just a teensy bit longer. I feel like that could have been drawn out just a little bit more. I feel like it could have been almost like some epic type. Like, I feel like the way I keep saying that, but I feel that it could have been drawn out more, to where it could have been on the type of time of, if you ever seen the last Twilight movie, and how we got that whole battle, and then we found out it was all in Alice's mind. Like, I feel that could have been like what that whole fight scene sequence could have been in the book. Like, I feel like shit. I feel that could have been what we could have got. It could have been like really like gory a little bit. I don't know. Y'all know how I feel. I'm an action girl. I like all that blood and stuff like that. But what we did get, I really did enjoy. I do highly recommend, if you're somebody who likes to read, you like to read all type of weird stuff. Y'all know I just did a review on My Lady Jane, and I told y'all I wasn't sure if I was turned on by the man being a man horse bear man. So of course I was gonna read a book about somebody having a demon boyfriend, right? I highly recommend. I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend. I give this a 9. No, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10, because I did thoroughly enjoy this. Even though that one little part kind of took me out of it, I recommend this book. It's a 10 out of 10. I do recommend I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend by Jessica Cage. She does have other books. I am going to read them. I will also say that I did enjoy the fact that Matisse and Raina matched each other's freak. I really did. I think I would honestly say the eroticness of this book was written very well. Like, I loved every minute of the erotic parts of this book. It was funny. It was erotic. It was captivating once we really got into the story and the background of who Matisse and Raina were as people, you know, person, demon, and how they were connected, how they were soulmates, learning the other characters and things of that nature. I do feel like we should have gotten just a little more input from her other homegirls. You know, she had other friends. I feel like we could have worked on incorporating them into the story a little more. I understand Carrie was like her main best friend, and I understand that's why she was a part of the story. But I would have liked for her other friends to have, you know, been just a little more sprinkled into the story, just a tinge bit more. That's the only, I guess. Look, y'all know I have to critique everything. I love to read. Reading is something that I really like to do, and I feel like when you introduce a character but don't fully like give me a character, I'm like, why are we talking about it? Why are they even here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the background placement. Like, they there but they not there. Like, I don't care for that. Kind of like when, you know, TV shows and movies talk about a character but they're not present. We shouldn't talk about them if we're not gonna get to meet them. You know what I'm saying? Cause then I'm thinking, well, what at? Why they ain't here? Well, you know what I'm saying. But again, like I said, I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend a 10 out of 10. I cannot wait to read more from Jessica Cage. I do follow her on Instagram. This is a very good book. Like I said, if you're into that type of like fantasy like type stuff, I do highly recommend I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend, especially if you're somebody who happens to be black. And a lot of those type of stories, fictional type stories, 9 times out of 10 don't resonate with you because the female lead protagonist, or whatever you want to call it, she's a white woman or non-person of color. Then I do highly recommend I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend. So yeah, y'all, that was my quick Whatcha Reading review. I definitely enjoyed this book. I do highly recommend it. I of course read it on my Kindle. So yes, you can find it on Kindle as well as other titles, books that Jessica Cage wrote. Okay, y'all, that is all. That is it. If you read I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend, tell me what was your favorite parts of the book. We'll talk about it down below in the comments. I didn't want to spoil this for anybody. I just really wanted to recommend the book. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I guess I can tell y'all to help further get you interested. Matisse is a demon who can teleport between worlds. I believe I said that, but just in case I didn't, he can teleport between worlds. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil Raina's story, or you know, the big we find out about Raina, but Matisse is a demon who can transport between worlds. So yeah, y'all, that is all. That is it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button down below. Of course, don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget to tell whoever, whatever that you rock with, your girl, your auntie, your cousin, your mama, and them. And again, like I said, if you have read I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend, let's go on and talk about it down in the comments. And if you want to recommend a book to me that is similar to I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend, please do, and I will definitely read it. All right, y'all, I love you. Bye.